What's happening, everyone? JayShockblast here, and check it out. I'm in the process of updating a lot of my equipment, and right now I am upgrading my webcam. That's right, I'm going to be using this, the Sony a6000, as a webcam through the Elgato Cam Link. I recently struck a partnership with Elgato, and I've got a lot of their new gear. I'll be updating the stream light, or the key light right here, pretty soon. And as you can see over here, I have the the 4K HD60 Pro, and I have the green screen as well. So one of the other products I have is the Cam Link, which lets you basically use any camera as a webcam. So I'll use this for all sorts of purposes, but the webcam I have now that I'm using to record this unboxing is the Sony RX100 and it does not have the option to turn off the settings, so I can't really use it with the Elgato Cam Link. So this is a camera that's Elgato Cam Link compatible with a full clean screen. It can do HD 1080, full HD. Looks like it has Wi-Fi, 24.3 megapixels. So a lot of really cool stuff. I wish one of the guys that works for Elgato, Steggy, that's his Twitch channel. He did a stream literally last night saying that this might not be the best camera to get, only because the 5100 has a screen that you can actually flip upwards, and it's for $100 less. It's basically the same camera. You're not really getting anything that much greater out of this version of the camera. So I obviously might have a little bit of regret in buying it, but it's here and I have it, and you know, whatever, I'm fine with it. So one thing I do like about it, as opposed to the RX100, which has been a fine enough camera, so here's obviously the instruction booklet. It has a removable lens, so I've always been a Canon guy. I have a Canon 60D from my concert photography days. So it's going to be a little weird kind of switching to Sony. There is an adapter that I'm going to look into that's going to let me use, I have like a sweet, it's like an $1,800 lens that I got back when I was doing concert photography. It's like a Canon 18 to 35 millimeter. So I'm going to try to get an adapter that'll let me use that on this Sony camera. So in here, I'm trying to use this light. I can't wait to unbox my key light because of this exact reason. So it really was not meant for, let's see if I can do this. Oh, I can do this. Okay. So this light was not really meant for this type of camera. So right here is the battery. Right here we have a strap, which I don't know that I'm necessarily going to put on, but I probably will, because I'll use this when I go to like PAX East. Oh no, it looks like this is actually the battery. It's much heavier. This is for the viewfinder. It looks like it, oh no, there's a plug. I see it now. Alright. And then we have the camera. Trying to be careful. It feels like the lens is already on it, so just a USB to micro USB, and then we have la camera. So I'm going to put this down for a moment. I guess this isn't really going to work because this is a brand new piece of equipment. I would like to treat it with a little bit of respect. So, there you have it, the a6000, And maybe I can just mount this. This is going to be so much better once the key light's all set up. Because the lighting will be just a million times better. So this is a 16 to 50 millimeter lens. It has an f-stop of 3.5 to 5.6. You know, that's not going to open up very wide. So, you know, obviously I think mine goes down, I want to say it goes down to like 2.8, maybe a little bit lower for the f-stop. So here it is on the back. And what I was talking about with the back screen is obviously, you know, this one pops out and lets you do this. But apparently on the 5100, you can actually flip it upward completely. So I hope this is coming out okay. So the menu system, I mean, over here looks exactly like what I've been working with here on the Sony, on the RX100 II. So that is not bad. It looks like it has, oh, you can't really see what I'm pointing at. Looks like you can put on a separate flash, which is great. And it also has, I believe that's a built-in flash right here, which, I mean, I try not to use flash whenever I can. Right here it looks like is a nice door for the HDMI, mini HDMI, and the USB, I would imagine. This lens is way cooler though than the lens I've been working with on the camera I'm using now. Got the button to shoot the photo up here. So I don't think there's going to be a very big learning curve for me. I already know a pretty solid amount about photography, obviously. I don't know how charged the battery is. A lot of times batteries are not very well charged when you get them, but I'm hoping that it uses the same type of memory card as what I have now. Oops. Putting it in wrong. I don't know how well you can see this, but alright. And on off. You just flip it on. Yeah, and it looks like it needs some charging because flipping it on, so the battery must be dead when you open it. But yeah, I'm very excited about this. So, you know, essentially with my setup, what I'm going to do, as you can see, this is my new kind of setup for my office. I'm going to put the camera somewhere where it can face on me. I guess I'm going to start doing face cam from time to time. And then the key light is going to kind of go up right in the middle. It's going to kind of block where you can see those Xbox controller boxes. And, you know, that'll be that. And I'll be upgrading my my capture card to the 4K capture card. I already used the internal HD60 Pro, so it's kind of what I'm used to. But I can tell you, you know, with pretty fair certainty that this is basically going to be a nice little upgrade from what I'm using now, and I'm pretty excited about it. So if you are a streamer or if you are a content creator, the Elgato Cam Link, I want to say, is about $130, and I have a link in the description, my link to the Elgato page, where you can check out all of their equipment. I've been using their equipment for years, and obviously they gave me some free equipment and sponsored me, so you can take this for what it is, but I trust their products, and I'm really looking forward to upgrading here to the key light and the game capture 4K 60 Pro, and the green screen's upstairs. I'll have some. I'm not gonna do any test video with this. This is really just kind of checking out the camera and the features. You know, what we have to work with. So actually, I can bust out my. This is where I keep all my gear. I haven't used this camera in a while, but this is my 60D, which is also not compatible with the Cam Link. I mean, it's compatible, but it doesn't work very well. And this is the lens I'm working with, the 16 to 35 millimeter. Yeah, 2.8. So I've shot many concerts with this camera, and I love it. And yeah, so, but it's outdated at this point anyway. I mean, this is kind of like the last camera before I think the 70D was a huge step up, and then the 80D and wherever they're at now. So in any event, this is the Sony a6000. Really looking forward to using it. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and we'll see you.